The Epistle of Barnabas. The Epistle of Barnabas is a Greek epistle written between AD 70 and 132. The complete text is preserved in the 4th century Codex Sinaiticus, where it appears at the end of the New Testament, following the book of Revelation and before the Shepherd of Hermas. For several centuries it was one of the antilegomena, disputed, writings that some Christians looked on as sacred scripture, while others excluded them. Eusebius of Caesarea classified it with excluded texts. It is mentioned in a perhaps 3rd century list in the 6th century Codex Claromontanus, and in the later Stichometry of Nicephorus appended to the 9th century Chronography of Nikephoros I of Constantinople. Some early fathers of the Church ascribed it to the Barnabas who is mentioned in the Acts of the Apostles, but it is now generally attributed to an otherwise unknown early Christian teacher, although some scholars do defend the traditional attribution. The Epistle of Barnabas. Chapter 1. Hail, sons and daughters, in the name of the Lord who loved us, in peace. Exceedingly and abundantly do I rejoice over your blessed and glorious Spirit, for the greatness and richness of God's ordinances towards you. So innate a grace of the gift of the Spirit have you received. Wherefore I congratulate myself the more in my hope of salvation, because I truly see in you that the Spirit has been poured out upon you from the Lord, who is rich in his bounty, so that the sight of you, for which I longed, amazed me. Being persuaded then of this, and being conscious that since I spoke among you, I have much understanding, because the Lord has traveled with me in the way of righteousness, I am above all constrained to this, to love you above my own life, because great faith and love dwell in you, in the hope of his life. I have therefore reckoned that, if I make it my care in your behalf to communicate somewhat of that which I received, it shall bring me the reward of having ministered to such spirits. And I hasten to send you a short letter in order that your knowledge may be perfected along with your faith. There are then 3 doctrines of the Lord. The hope of life is the beginning and end of our faith, and righteousness is the beginning and end of judgment. Love of joy and of gladness is the testimony of the works of righteousness. For the Lord made known to us through the prophets things past and things present, and has given us the first fruits of the taste of things to come. And when we see these things coming to pass one by one, as he said, we ought to make a richer and deeper offering for fear of him. But I will show you a few things, not as a teacher, but as one of yourselves, in which you shall rejoice at this present time.